Hey there, everyone. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the day by day. Thanks for being here. Today's the 12th of June. My friends, we had something today, but it could have gone better. It could have gone better. Let's just see. Let's just say, um, things on the foster front didn't go as well as one would hope. Anyway, we have the raid. The raid will be here in a little under 2 weeks, as you know. If you don't know, you've probably been under a rock today because, it's a thing that's been out there that's been talked about. That with Zareth's video, very, very, very good job, Zareth. Talked about the raid. He talked about, a lot of people are either not sharing how frustrated they are because Zareth is talking about how frustrated he is because of the, everybody you've got to have is a new marquee. Sanjita was the same way. Arnold's just, Arnold will make fun of himself, and he'll sort of throw in a jab, but he'll cover it in laughter because that's who Arnold is. But for me, and for anybody, I feel like for anybody that doesn't have a couple $1,000 just laying around willing to give to CG, I think that largely outside of the Krakens and outside of people that just have gobs and gobs of money to spend, because that's what getting all these marquees for and obviously if a lot of people talk about this obviously Arnold does the whale or fail or whatever it does, and then he opens it day one because he that's what he does. He has money to burn on this game, probably because he makes so much off of everybody watching his stream, and the fact that Raid Shadow Lanterns or MSF or whatever give him money for just playing their game too. Unless you have that type of money, or unless you're you're the guy out there who's just, I gotta have everything. I gotta have everything the day it hits, because if I don't, I'm somehow failing at life or something. And I feel like that's a really poisonous place to be. But I also feel like that's a place where, maybe more people than I realize are. And I just gotta say, if your life, if you happen to be that person who this entire game is your life, then I have a lot of sympathy for you. Because more than life than this. I was watching a guy a guy on YouTube, and somebody was asking him, hey, how do you feel about, do you need all this pre-release stuff? And he's like, you don't need anything. He's like, the only thing you need is you need to be able to buy food to feed your face. You need to be able to provide medicine for your kids. You need to be able to have clothes and a shelter and everything. And he's like, video games is a luxury. And so if you're asking me if you need it, no, you don't need a video game. You don't need all this pre-release game. And this is a guy who's playing a game that just released recently. And he's doing it at a high level, and he's being listed on other platforms, the platform that has this game on it, and he's doing a lot of stuff. And this guy is saying, you don't need this. And he's right. This game is a luxury. And if you're out there and you're saying, well, I need to have all these teams at release so I can do this. Well, no, you don't. Just like all the people that yell at me, hey, you need to GL, you need to be GC. Why? Why? I mean, just because you like seeing people play GAC? And then there's the people out there who say, will you try? Why would I? I don't like GAC. I don't like it. There's everybody and their mom. Beaver, Nooch, Arnold. There's any number of other people you can watch who love GAC. Scribble, Ram, Shaka, all these guys. Me? Nah. Nope. Nah. Nah. Yeah, I'm the guy who's got a Hyperlet account that's over 8 million. An account with that's over 8 million. That I don't have a GL toward on, and I'm not planning to go get one anytime soon. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna go get on that account. I'm gonna go get Jedi Cal and Mommy Mandalore before I get a GL. Which on that account, I bought the first bundles when they originally came out for these two, Rey and Kylo. So I have them sitting on my account. I haven't touched them. All I've got to do is relic them up a little bit, put some Zetas, put some mods on, and I can go get the GLs. But I don't have them. Why? Because I don't want them yet. I don't need them. Okay? At this point, I have more of a reason to rush for the new Pirate GL as soon as it comes out than I do to have to go back and get Kylo and Rey. A lot of you might be offended by that. A lot of people might be shocked by it. Guys, the only thing you need: food, shelter, clothes, maybe a job. But more important than all that, you need Jesus. More important than all that. Everything else is a luxury. Speaking of luxuries, why are they putting a Pirate GL in this? I think everybody was surprised when they put the Pirate faction in, right? Especially when there's only 4 members. Apparently, probably by the end of the year, I'm guessing this thing is going to be where the JV is. It's going to have 14, 15 members, something like that. And it's like I said it earlier, I guess I'm I'm almost guaranteeing that the next jail is going to be Pirate on Solo, because why not? But it's like once again, and I almost said this out loud. If we're going to do that, why don't they just put a Legends faction in? And where's my Galactic Legend Mara Jade Skywalker? Just make her full Mara Jade Skywalker. Because you already get the original Empress Hand Mara Jade in. Why don't you just give us the one that everybody wants? One with the purple lightsabers. I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like that since CG's just doing stuff and they're just shoehorning stuff in wherever they can. Because that's what they're doing. Pirates at the Jedi Temple. Season 3 Bad Batch at the Jedi Temple. Dark clones, like the dark clones can be excused because and Dippa and Master Mace, because it's sort of like the whole Naboo thing in the Jedi Vanguard. But Pirates in Season 3 Bad Batch, really? And the Pirates aren't even out yet? And we're getting a Pirate GL? Based upon I somebody help me out. I'm not understanding it. Why? And I know CJ's just like, hey, I see dollars. I see money. There's money. There's gold in them dar hills. Let's just go. Let's just go take it. And those poor slobs will give us our money because they got to have the GL. Because of what everything that they're learning by everybody telling them that we just want GC Omicrons is, guess what they're going to keep giving you? They're going to keep giving you more tunes with GAC Omicrons. Why? Because they'll know you'll buy it. You'll buy it. You got to have the GAC. Which is one of the reasons why I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Which is one of the reasons why I'm building everything but for GAC. But, if you want to keep giving CG money, as Lumiere once said in Beauty and the Beast, be our guest. Let's just be my guest, because I'm sure, CG's done a lot for you, right? Here's a question. Dead serious. What if you didn't buy that stuff? What if nobody bought all the stuff that CG is forcing down our throat? All these marquees. All these marquees and everybody that are going to shoehorn in because they're coming out with this pirate GL, because apparently y'all don't like ships, but as long as they keep giving you units with GSC Omicrons, you're going to keep playing with them. Because that's what everybody keeps telling them. Scribble, Arnold, Nooch, Beaver, Captain Amazing, Astromech, all these people. There's got to be one person out there And hey, it's gonna be me, right? Who says hard pass on GAC? Hard pass. It's a thing. If you like it, that's cool. Me, nah, nope. Sounds crazy, right? That's where I am. Yep. Yep. I ain't getting on no plane animal. I pity the fool who just goes and buy these things because, oh my god, oh my god, need more GC Omicrons, please. More JC. More JC. Why do you keep thinking they keep giving you more tunes with GC? Because they know that you'll buy it. What if you didn't? Anyway, this is about where I do my best critical drinker and say, that's all I've got for today. Go away now. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Appreciate all the time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can tell me I'm crazy. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. Whatever. Anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Make sure you hold the line. Like, subscribe to your friends, all that fun stuff. As always, God bless. Hold the line. And remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.